Topic 14, the buyer-supplier relationships and value co-creation. So this is the introduction to this topic. Well, as we normally do, let's go ahead and kick this off with a quote. So this is from a Honda sensei. So this is like a teacher in Honda. Well, suppliers don't trust purchasing because purchasing means cost. But they must trust you. Suppliers must develop confidence in you. Suppliers may not trust purchasing, but you want them to trust you. So you as an individual. It's that simple. So you got to develop that relationship. If you don't, what are you going to do? I mean, they're not going to want to take your phone call. They're not going to want to return your phone call. So you want them to ignore that you're calling to place an order. You want them to think of, hey, so-and-so's calling me. I want to talk to him or talk to her. That kind of thing. So as a supply professional, we have two principles that we need to understand. Not all supply relationships are created equal. They're just not. Don't try to treat them equally because you're going to be taking away attention from one where it should stay on that and have maybe more attention to give it to another one. So remember, like when we're talking about routine buys versus critical buys, you need to put more attention on the critical, and you can take away attention from the routine buys. So just like the relationships are not created equal, not every supply transaction is equally important. So when you're buying critical items, those are important. When you're buying routine items, for example, pen or copier papers, well, that can be put off till tomorrow. But the critical items you need to take care of today, right? So we have to remember these when we're trying to create that buyer-supplier relationship. But in the end, our goal is to create value between the buyer and the supplier. So let's go ahead and move on to our next video where we're going to be managing that supply relationship for value creation. So let's go ahead and do that.